Hey guys, what's going on? It's xdeadlysmoorex here, and welcome back to part 82 of our Trails of Cold Steel Let's Play. In the last episode, we did 3 side quests, that being to find the handbook, or the notebook of Vice Principal Heinrich, which we did, for finding and then he went on this massive spiel about, I think it was Rexia Mao, about how she's a great dancer and all that. Then we did the packaged one, which took us from Class 2's display so we went from there to the field where the riding club was doing their event, down to the bookstore in Trista, then from Trista to the student union building to go to the occult research club. No, not the occult research club. No, to the where the reading club is, I think. Yeah, and then we went back to the Class 2. Then we had to do the thing for Radio Trista, which was to get the comments from Class 1, Class 5 and the Occult Research Club, we did that. And now we find ourselves standing outside of Instructor Beatrix, or the infirmary where Instructor Beatrix is, who wants to talk to us about something. So that's what we're going to be doing in today's episode, so let's get into it. Reen Schwarzer, it seems as though you've been working very hard on your field studies, and even harder when you help the student council. I can hardly imagine how many people you've helped tackle their problems, all while showing compassion and honour. As an instructor here at Thor's, you could not have done me prouder. That's very kind of you, but I'm not sure I've done anything else. I'm not sure I've done anything someone else in my shoes wouldn't have. To be honest, I'd say the people I've helped let me develop as much a person as... Let's start that one again. It's already like the beginning of the episode and we're fucking up. It's going to turn out to be a good episode, guys. To be honest, I'd say the people I've helped have let me develop as a person, so it's anything but a chore. That's... The more you talk, the more right I know I am. I hereby present you with the Medal of Compassion. Miss Herschel won this last year, so you know you're in good company. While this is far from a formal award ceremony, I do hope you'll accept. Even so, this is quite an honour. Of course I'll accept, thank you very much. Having the ability and the will to help others is a precious thing. I hope that you continue to do so as you grow older. Now that's the thing, here we go. Hello Schwarzer. You wouldn't happen to be here in response to my request, would you? That's right. Today I'm here on behalf of the Student Council. They request that you need someone to give students permission slips, correct? Yes, the slips provided prove that a student is upholding the necessary health and hygiene standards to sell food on campus. Any and all students planning to sell food, whether at a stall or at an attraction, must have one to do so. To send some gourmands, these slips are the most important part of the festival, and yet a few of our students still haven't collected theirs. I'm starting to get a little worried. That's why you need someone to deliver them. You hit the nail on the head. I'll do it myself. I'd do it myself, but people tend to be accident prone this time of year, so I need to be here in the infirmary. Sorry to push this on you when I'm sure you're already swamped, but such are the dangers of helping the student council. That's perfectly fine by me. I'm happy to help. What a guy. In that case, let me tell you where to deliver everything. First on the list is Nicholas from the cooking club. They'll be holding cooking classes during the festival. I assume he's so focused on all of the preparations he's forgotten to come get the one thing that will let him cook. Probably a good guess. Next up we have Class 4's Eastern Tea House. As the name implies, they'll be dealing with tea, sweets and relaxation. I do believe it was Colette's job to pick up their slips. Now it's yours to get it to her. She's a sweet girl, if a bit on the clumsy side. It probably just slipped her mind. That sounds like something she'd do. At least she probably won't lose it if we bring it straight to her. Lastly, we have the 2 food stalls belonging to Becky and Hugo. You think they'd be the first to get their slips? I've heard that the 2 are trying to outsell one another. If they don't have their slips, they'll tie for 0 units each. They're probably just too busy arguing to even think about stopping by. Maybe getting their slips will calm them down. So, to recap, Nicholas from the cooking club, Colette from Class 4, and Becky and Hugo, correct? You got it. Here are the permission slips. Remember, the fate of the festival's food is riding on these. These are very important. Be sure to handle them as such. On top of that, each slip has the name of the person you need to deliver it to written on it. Don't get them mixed up. So he's just giving us the permission slips. Understood, I'll be extremely careful. I never expected so much to be riding on this job. I need to make sure everything is perfect. Oh, calm down, it's a simple request. Even if it is important. Let me know how it went once you're done. Will do. I like, there's a lot of things I do like about Trails of Cold Steel. But I do like the little rivalry that Becky and Hugo have. It's quite fun, especially in Trails of Cold Steel 2. That's quite. I like that they continue the rivalry. It's not like going at like your neck kind of rivalry. It's like how do I put it? I guess you could chalk it up as like typical like shonen anime rivalry. They're not trying to better it. I mean, they're trying to outdo each other, but they're also like pushing themselves to like. Pushing each other to do better, so actually in a way, yeah, very much like a typical shonen rivalry. I don't see Nicholas anywhere. Hey Milliam, quick question. Do you know where Nicholas is? Nicholas? He said he was heading out to get some ingredients and stuff, so I guess he's probably at the general store in town. Right, thanks. I'll probably regret this, but what are you making? My own special cookies. Nicholas asked me to make a whole bunch of different types. These ones got hot chili peppers in them. Want to try one? No. I couldn't deny someone else the privilege. For what it's worth, it seems like she fits right in with the cooking club. I'd head to town and find Nicholas. I'll do that one later. If I remember, +5's one is over here. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Hey, Claire, you got a minute? I got something for you. Oh, I've always got time for a gift. Here we are. Huh? Oh yeah, I completely forgot. That was a close one. We can't exactly have a tea house without tea. Whoops. Sorry I had to come all the way over here to deliver it, Reen. No worries. But do me a favour and try not to get me tapped on the last second deliveries on the day of. What's it about that? Thanks a lot. If you guys remember from our very first field study, free day, Colette was the student we had to go find their notebook for. So I quite like that. I like that they still like keep the side characters around. Or the students like you've helped out, like Colette, like ones that aren't really important to like the story. So like, I mean, you could classify Tara as like an important side character, same with Patrick. But people like Becky, Hugo, the two people in front of us. There's Colette, there's Vivi and her. I can't remember Vivi's sister. They're there. So it's nice that they keep them around. And what's her name? The class 2 one. I've actually just forgotten her name. I'm gonna run inside and talk to her. Oh, Bridget, that's the one. I literally just ran inside and I got to run back outside. Bridget that they keep around, which is very nice. I just love in Trails of Cold Steel 2 where they keep like the relationships that people have built in this game with they keep them rolling. So I think it was, I can't remember the guy's name. This is gonna drive me nuts. It was 3 or 4. It might have been, no, it was 3. It was 4 then. Childhood friend 10. Alan, that was it. So like the relationship between Alan and Bridget. There's also the relationship between Reen and Patrick, which then also gets like the relationship between Patrick and Reen evolves in Trails of Cold Steel 2 and then evolves even further in 3. Which is really nice. I think I said this in the Monster Hunter like Let's Play as well. It's the little things in games that get me the most. Here, Hugo, this is my spot, so bolt. Terribly sorry, Becky, but it's my spot. I applied for it first. And by extension, that means I got priority. But I brought all my stuff here first. The application papers were vague as to where they meant in front of the main building. But this is the exact spot I had in mind when I applied. I'm terribly sorry, Becky, but you'll have to concede. No chance, mate. I had my eyes on this spot way before you. The permission slips really are the last thing on either of their minds. Sorry to interrupt, but I have something for each of you. Here, mate, we're a wee bit busy here. The future of our sales rides on who gets this stall right here, so would you mind making this quick? Don't worry, I will. Just handing those permission slips over. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, you and me both. Perhaps we let our kerfuffle carry us away. Say, Becky, I have an idea. There's little point to a competition that's one based on store position alone. What do you say neither of us takes this spot and we set up our stalls on either side of the front gate? So we'll be right across for each other? Aye, that sounds good. Let's go away that then. Sorry to say though, wee man, but I'll be winning this one either way. Oh, Becky, the fact that you're naive enough to think that's possible is one of the reasons you're so charming. I well believe it. You'll have a brass neck too when I show you it's true. Let's probably get out of here before they get started again. Oh, I need to get into town. I was like, I need to go somewhere else. Where is it? Oh yeah, I need to go in town. Right in here. Oh look, it's Alicia and Emma. Don't know what they're doing. Excuse me, Nicholas. I'm here to deliver your permission slip from the Academy Festival. It's Brock. Oh, sorry. Sorry to make you come all this way just for that. Certain issues with the people I ordered ingredients from have been keeping me busy. I've been trying to get in contact with other sellers and plan out menu changes all at once. It's been messy. I was dead set on picking up the permission slip today though. Instructor Beatrix was thinking just that. Anyway, here you go. Thanks a lot. I'm surprised she realised how busy I'd be though. It's kind of nice to have such an attentive instructor. I suppose she picked that situational awareness up from her time in the military though. Oh, I wasn't aware of this. Yep, she used to be a medical officer. Apparently she was even famous enough to get some widely recognised nickname. Huh, now I'm curious to hear more. That's all I know really. Thanks for delivering the permission slip though. I'll head back to the club and stick it somewhere where it'll stand out. Please do. That was the last slip. Better go and tell Instructor Beatrix and maybe if I can learn more about that history of hers. Instructor Beatrix is a badass. Like, she's I think she's a little bit younger than Principal Van Dyke is, but she uses a sniper rifle, and she was a colonel in the army as well, so yeah. I think I can't remember her nickname, but I remember she was famous for healing up like anyone, like friend or foe. I delivered all the permission slips. Good work. How was everyone? Pretty much exactly the way you described. That made things go a lot smoother actually. I'm glad to see that there's still some use for this old woman's wisdom. Now you're here, why not have some tea? Have a seat. I'll prepare something special to thank you for your help. Well, it'd probably be rude to turn it down. I'd love some, thanks. This is delicious. It's my special blend. Takes the fatigue right out of you. I've actually learned a lot of the herbs in there in my class. Is that so? This tea and Sharon's are so different that I can't even compare the two. I almost forgot how fun it is to have tea with someone so young. So tell me, how are things going in Class 7? You're so busy these days. That we are, but our concert is really coming together now. We're doing the final fittings for our costumes today, and tomorrow will be a full day of rehearsal. We're definitely cutting it close, but we're all feeling motivated. There's no way this won't be a success. Oh my, such confidence. Just make sure you don't work so hard that you'll end up having to pay me a visit. We'll try not to. She really does care about all the students on campus. She even knew a lot about the ones who forgot their slips. Class 7 has accomplished a great deal in this past half year. It's always a pleasure to learn what they're up to. That said, it seems you also have a knack for getting yourselves into trouble. I'm certainly not opposed to Instructor Sarah's methods, but she could stand to be a bit more protective. You might be onto something. but that attitude has helped us out before. Which reminds me, you've known her for a while, haven't you? I've heard that you used to be a medical officer in the army. Is that when your paths crossed? Something like that, yes. Well, I suppose you're at that age where it's expected that you come across trouble every now and then. But keep in mind that pushing yourselves beyond your breaking point to accomplish something you can't will only end badly, just like it did for her all those years ago. Understood. Gracious me, I didn't mean to lecture you like this. Teacher's habit, I guess. And it appears our tea has gone cold. Perhaps that's the sign we have to bring this lovely conversation to an end. I suppose so. But it was nice to hear what you had to say, and I'll take it to heart. Glad to hear it. This is your first Academy Festival, so I hope you'll enjoy the whole thing, preparation included. I will. Thank you again. Nice. Ooh, I don't know what that does. Let's have a look. I like, I mean, I like Instructor Sarah anyway, but she has like one of the most, I wouldn't say convoluted. Actually, what's that do? No, we're going to keep that on. I might give that to Elliot actually, or Lisa. I don't know. I'll have to think about that one. But Instructor Sarah is one of the most like convoluted. I'm not actually convoluted. Bad word.
Hello, Reen Schwarzer speaking.
Shut up, Reen. She has one of the more like convoluted. As I say, convoluted isn't the word. Decorated might be the better word for it. One of the more decorated pasts of any of like the adult characters that I know the backstories of anyway, which is really cool. I think we learn more about it in 2, so yeah, just wait for that. We learn a lot more about like people's backstories in 2, which is really good.
Yo, it's me.
Oh, hey, Crow. Is something wrong? It's not like you to call out of the blue.
Well, we've run into a bit of a problem. Turns out our outfits for the concert will be arriving late. They said the earliest they can get them delivered is sometime tomorrow morning.
That's not great. I mean, it'll be hard to do tonight's dress rehearsal without the actual dress.
My thoughts exactly. But don't you worry, though. I'm just as crafty as I am handsome, so I've got a plan. Want to head out and pick them up for us in person?
Crow, I think the two of us need to go over the definition of plan sometime. You ordered them from a boutique in Heimdall, didn't you?
Yeah, someone over there's putting the finishing touches on them right now. They'll be done by this evening, so our whole delivery problem's solved if you just head over there. I do it myself, but I've got some stuff I need to get done.
Got it. I'll take care of it. I'll head to the station right now. Wouldn't want to miss the train on something this time sensitive.
Whoa there, the train? Come on, man. Don't tell me you forgot about Jellica's parting gift.
Oh. You're right.
God damn it, Reen.
It'd probably be faster to get to Heimdall by bike than by train. Okay, bike it is. Besides, if I cut down on my travel time, I can put more work into the festival.
Even when I give you something cool to do, you find a way to make it dorky. Oh yeah, you should take someone with you too. You're bringing 11 outfits back here, and that's not exactly going to be easy on your own.
That's true. It'll be a lot easier with the sidecar too. Okay, leave it to me.
Cheers!
Okay, I guess I've got a little more wiggle room to help out around here. I'll head to the engineering club to ask George to lend me the bike once I'm done.
Wait, I need to check something. I should have done this off screen, so 33U material. Oh boy. Because I don't think I'll be able to do it. There we go. Nope. Base rod. I don't ever use them, so no point there. Nope. Soul breaker, there we go. There we go. Nah. Alright. Where's George? Oh, there he is. Hey Reen, heard everything from Kroll. I just finished up with the maintenance on the sidecar too, so you're welcome to use it whenever you'd like. Thanks, I'll do that. And she left it to you, so think of it as your bike now. You can take it out for a spin whenever you feel the need for speed. Thanks, George. So yeah, sometimes you'll see an error show up here. Right, so what do I do then? Can I like... Yes, I can. Lovely. Customize. Okay. Oops. Maybe I have to do it, I don't know, whenever it happens? I don't fucking know. Get rid of all that, there we go. Right. Here's Angelica's bike. Head to Heimdall.
Okay, looks like everything's in working order. Crow did say I should take someone else along to give me a hand. Not sure how busy everyone is, though. Let's see. Who should I try asking first?
Laura.
Alright, might as well see if they're free. Hey, it's Reen. I've got a little favor to ask.
Oh.
What a wonderful breeze. The vibration of the engine reminds me of a lion's purr. It's very pleasant.
I was thinking of it as a steel horse, but lion sounds cooler. Anyway, are you sure you have the time to come out with me? The swimming club was supposed to be helping set up the gymnasium, right?
We've already finished, so there's no need to worry. Besides, I'm curious about just what sort of outfits you've designed for us.
Really? I have to admit, I didn't expect to hear that from you.
Well, my curiosity stems from the other girls' concerns. I'm hoping that I won't have to draw my sword today, but should these prove too revealing...
That won't be necessary, I'm sure. Though, if it is, at least my last memory will be a happy one.
I hope that's true, for both of our sakes.
As Reen just tears through the streets of Heimdall on the bike.
Sorry to make you kids come all this way to pick these up. I think you'll be pretty happy with the way they turned out, though.
Fantastic! I can't wait to see them.
Thank you very much for putting them together on such short notice.
This was no sweat compared to what Crow put me through last year. He had me working like a madman. Last year's concert was great, though, so you can bet that I'll be there to see if you kids can top that. Oh, by the way, are you the girl on drums? I can't imagine you'll have any trouble winning people over between the outfit and all the banging you'll be doing.
Reen, should I trust the sinking feeling in my stomach?
Well, I'll let you be the judge of that when we get back.
I'm not saying anything. Excuse me.
A bird? What the...
Is something wrong, Reen? This might not be the best place to get lost in thought.
Oh, sorry. I was distracted by a strange bird sitting on that lamppost.
Strange how?
I've never seen a bird with feathers that color before. It was a really deep blue, almost like lapis lazuli.
Huh. That certainly is strange. A city this large is the last place you'd expect to find some exotic bird.
I wonder what it was.
Oh, what do we have here?
Misty.
Oh?
It's been a while, hasn't it, Rain? Thanks for not using my real name. If people here in the capital were to overhear you, I'd be drowning in fans in no time flat.
Sure, mum's the word. Fancy meeting you here, though. I assume you're here to shop?
You guessed it. This store does have a branch in Trista, but this one has a much better selection. What about you? Why are you lugging 2 suitcases around? You two getting a jump start on a romantic weekend getaway?
Of course not. We're merely here to take care of some business.
Everyone like reacts like that except for Fee. I mean, all like the girls react like that except for Fee. And Fee goes, "Yep."
Let me explain.
It's one of the reasons I love Fee.
Wow, a concert, huh? That sounds like a blast. I'd love to drop by the festival and see it myself. I might be able to go if I can free up a bit of space in my schedule.
It'd be great to have you. Although I can't imagine a professional like you would be terribly impressed.
Oh, don't be silly. Great music comes from the heart. Whoops, lost track of the time. I better get going. Well, bye for now. Be sure to tune in tomorrow.
Of course, I always do.
That woman was the opera singer we met on our field study here, wasn't she? Why were you calling her Misty?
Well, you see...
It's her porn name.
Oh, she hosts a radio program, does she? Given how captivating her voice is, I'm impressed that nobody has drawn the connection between her 2 identities.
It took me a while to notice too. But one thing is strange. Tomorrow's Friday, right? They only broadcast Abend time on Sundays.
It's possible that she's making an appearance on another program.
Maybe. Anyway, we should head back to Trista. I'm sure everyone's waiting for us.
Agreed. We need to try on our outfits today as well.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how everyone looks in them.
Reen, I'm sure I don't need to remind you, but should your designs prove too indecent, blood will be shed.
They're fine, honestly. Probably.
That smile. No. No, Laura. Just no. There we go. And back to the academy. Oh, that's got to be loud for the people of Trista, because that's night time that they're doing that. And that bike is loud. That's got 4 exhaust pipes, for fuck's sake. It's like going all the way through Trista.
Wow, these are actually really nice.
Oh. They're a bit more revealing than I would have chosen, but at least the design itself is reasonably tasteful.
Actually, the outfits there are really nice as well. When I first saw them on when I first finished the game, I just loved the little hats that Fee and Milliam have got.
Yep, not bad.
And the black makes us look all classy, too.
Oh, what am I even doing in this getup?
Wow! That makes your boobies look even bigger!
Wow, you look stunning.
Milliam just straight to the point.
That's seriously hot. Oh, I knew I shouldn't have trusted the boys.
I think it's perfect, and letting your hair down adds just the right amount of mystique. Nice work on the styling, Sharon. Thank you, my lady. I think you all look beautiful.
Wow, you all look even better than I was hoping.
Well, you all look the part of dashing gentlemen yourselves.
I'm sorry, but that the suit does not suit guys in the slightest. It suits Eustace fine because it makes sense, but that suit doesn't suit guys. Does not suit Guy as well, in my opinion. I mean, Rean looked pretty good. Marcus looks good. Elliot as well, but Gaius, no.
It seems like you took your inspiration from the traditional dress of the Imperial Court.
You look like rejected princes from a children's book. But it kind of works.
I feel a little bad for you guys. Your uniforms don't have those little personal touches like ours do.
Well, considering the time we had to work with, we had to settle for all us guys just wearing the same thing.
No one's gonna care what the guys are wearing. It's better to bring out each girl's charms and let the boys just sort of fade into the background. That's called knowing your audience, boys and girls.
I see how it is.
We're all different heights and have different hair colors, so I think we're better off with a standardized look.
I'm no stranger to cuffs, epaulets, and overdone embroidery. But it looks preposterous to see you wearing such finery, even if it is just a costume.
Actually, now I think about it, he does make a point, because I think Marcus looks better if he's wearing like a traditional suit rather than something like that.
Hey, I didn't ask for this. What sane man would want to dress like a noble?
Useless, clearly.
Besides, I hope you haven't forgotten that we'll be singing in these outfits together.
Sadly, despite my earnest attempts, I haven't.
All right, are you ready to practice the night away?
We've only got a day and a half left, and that's if you include today. No time to waste. And that's why none of us are leaving this building until we can do a perfect run-through of our whole set.
I don't think he's going to take no for an answer.
You're like a drill sergeant when it comes to music. I hope you're not starting to take after Nightheart. We're not sleeping tonight, are we?
I'll be sure to bring you all a nourishing dinner later this evening.
That's not the problem here. Well, I suppose there's not much more we can do than buckle down and give it our best shot.
Fine. I suppose I'll just have to cast my shame to the wind and go through with it. Aww. It's not like I want to wear an outfit like this, but I might never get a chance again, so come on, Emma. Just grin and bear it. Oh no, I think we broke Emma.
I think you broke your eyes, man, and fucking know what happened to him.
Maybe we ought to leave her be for a while.
Ring. Do you know what? We'll call it there for today's episode, actually. So, for a quick recap, very quick recap, we did the quest for Instructor Beatrix, which was to deliver the food permission slips to the cooking club, to Colette of Class 4, and Hugo and Becky, so they can sell food basically during the festival. And then after that, Crow told us to go to Heimdall to pick up the outfits for everyone that we're going to be using for our concert, and we took Laura with us, who threatened to stab us if the outfits were too revealing, which luckily she didn't. But yeah, so in the next episode we're going to be continuing on with the festival. I think the festival preparations, if not, we're going to be starting the festival in the next episode, so that should be very interesting time. So, if you guys enjoyed today's episode, make sure to hit that like button. If you are enjoying our Trails of Cold Steel Let's Play series, make sure to subscribe as well. Also, please be sure to check out my Monster Hunter World Let's Play, where where in the episode I uploaded previously, we took down a Rathian and also did an arena quest, because I wanted to show that off. So, please be sure to check that episode out, as well as the entire series that we've done so far. Also, if you're a fan of RPGs or JRPGs or just RPGs in general, make sure to subscribe as well, because hey, that's what I do on this channel. I've got a few products in the work lined up, so hopefully you guys are on the lookout for those and will enjoy them when they come out. But with all that PSA out of the way, this is xdeadlysmoorex, and I shall see you guys next time.